when I found that lyric, I was like, that is the key to the whole song to me. That's the key to my emotional state right now. So Nightfall was actually the first song I wrote as part of what I would consider the winter section of the album. The hook kind of came first. It just kind of came out of me. I was kind of feeling stressed out. I have a lot of ambition as far as what I want to do in my career. There's a lot of things I want to do in the music industry, and a lot of, I want to achieve great things as far as being a music producer and a songwriter. And I just felt like I was being buried under the weight of this ambition, this pressure, and that's kind of where the hook came. The feeling this pressure and pain, feeling like all I do is wait, feeling this pressure insane, but it could never hold me back from fate. The narrative I imagined in my head was that this was me dreaming. Like I fell asleep and this is what I'm dreaming, this narrative. So the kind of bridge section is, when the night has fallen, I crash upon the stone. When the night has fallen, I swear I won't be broke. And it's kind of like, that's where that idea of like falling asleep comes from. It's like, when night comes, inevitably I have to hit the stone, I have to hit the bed. And often, like when I go to sleep right now, the last thought I have before I go to bed is, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be successful, I'm not gonna be broke. Broke both financially but also emotionally, because there's a lot of emotional stakes tied into my quest, I guess, for success in this career path. Stranded on a coast, only fire is the one that's in my soul. Paddling the boat, I'm not afraid that I'll drown, I'm afraid of shore. And that's my favorite lyric in the whole song, because it's this idea that I'm stuck on land, but I feel like I belong in the ocean. I feel like I belong out in the water, exploring the horizons. And I'm afraid, but my fear is not of drowning in the ocean. My fear is being stuck on land, being stuck on the shore, being stuck in normalcy. And when I found that lyric, I was like, that is the key to the whole song to me. That's the key to my emotional state right now, is I want to be out there, not stuck here, and I'm trying to figure out how to get in my boat and paddle away from shore. As far as making the music goes, the idea was to craft this sort of, because it's supposed to be a dream, it needed to feel like a lullaby almost to me, but with a darkness to it. It's very atmospheric, it's very moody. The drums and the bass line kind of come in these waves, like this, and I like that because it just gives this sense of like this weird rhythm that kind of lulls you to sleep a little bit. And there's kind of trippy guitar in there, and then the falsetto in the chorus or in the hook portion is supposed to be very, very dreamy as well, very almost like voices speaking to you from a different dimension.
my plate.